Hello and welcome everyone to another work week and another Daily 8 on the News 8 Live desk. Phil Penarski here as we get you a look at some of the top stories of the day. We've got a lot to catch up from over the weekend in just these 8 slots. We will be looking ahead to the rest of the week for your weather courtesy of Storm Team 8, and in just a little bit we'll also be checking in on some of the other stories, but we do of course begin with the breaking news from over the weekend, which happens to be the weather, of course. There was an outbreak of severe weather across much of West Michigan yesterday. Strong winds caused damage and even some power outages during the height of it. And down in Climax Township in Kalamazoo County, 3 people were killed when a tree fell on their car Sunday evening. According to the Kalamazoo Sheriff's Office, the crash happened just after 5:30 p.m. just west of South 47th Street. An initial investigation suggests that the tree fell on the car as the family was driving inside of it. 3 of those on board were killed, including a 2-year-old girl, her 4-year-old brother, and 11-year-old cousin. Another 3 were taken to a nearby hospital with injuries. One of the injured individuals was listed in critical condition, and that has not changed as of this moment. The crash remains under investigation, and the identities of the victims have yet to be released. We will continue to bring you the latest from yesterday's storms online and on air throughout the rest of today. A Union City Community Schools employee has been arrested and charged for sexually abusing a minor. On Friday, Ray Zerly was arrested and charged with 3 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, 3 counts of third-degree CSC, accosting a minor for immoral purposes, and other drug and gun-related charges. Back in December, Zerly's home was searched and multiple electronic devices were taken by authorities. Conversations between the suspect and a minor were found during the search. Zerly was arrested at Union City High School during non-school hours due to the number of weapons in his home. According to the Branch County Sheriff's Office, the school district has released a statement saying that Zerly will be placed on administrative leave until an investigation is complete. Zerly is currently being held at the Branch County Jail on a $50,000 bond. Authorities say that a man died just hours after being booked into the Calhoun County Jail over the weekend. According to the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office, a 43-year-old man was transported to the jail around 1:30 in the morning on Sunday. He was brought in by the Battle Creek Police Department on a charge of indecent exposure. The man was placed in a holding area and was routinely monitored. It was about 4 hours later, though, that deputies say that they discovered the man unresponsive, having a medical emergency. Life-saving measures were done, but the man was pronounced dead shortly thereafter. Michigan State Police have now been requested to investigate the incident as is standard procedure. No other information has been released at this time. And next, a warning from the Kent County Animal Shelter about a new scam that is targeting people who have recently lost their pets. According to KCAS, scammers are reportedly mirroring the shelter's phone number and contacting people who have posted on social media about their lost pets. In one instance, the scammer apparently claimed to have someone's lost pet and needed emergency surgery in order to survive after being hit by a car. The scammer said that it would cost about $4,000 to do so and actually pressured the person to pay it immediately. KCAS says that they will never ask for money over the phone, and if someone does get one of these scammer calls, they are directed to hang up immediately and call the shelter to report it. They have also advised others to seek out different methods to find their lost animals outside of social media, like using Petco Love Lost, which actually uses facial recognition to match lost and found animals. If you frequent the Fruit Ridge Avenue area, well, then you might want to start making plans to change your commute up a bit. The bridge over I-96 will be closed starting today and will be that way for a while. Traffic will be now rerouted to 3 Mile Road and 4 Mile Road at Walker Avenue as the planned construction project commences. The multi-million-dollar project is a collaboration between the City of Walker and the Michigan Department of Transportation. The objective is to replace the 2-lane bridge that was first built more than 60 years ago and make it 5 lanes. The hope is to improve safety and traffic flow for both cars and pedestrians across the bridge. The closure is slated to open up sometime in December. The Walker Rest area will also be closed at this time. And it wasn't a picturesque weekend for Michigan sports fans as the Wolverines and Spartans fell to the Auburn Tigers in the men's NCAA tournament. They're still a team to root for this spring in West Michigan. The Broncos of Western Michigan University punched their ticket to the Frozen Four of college hockey this weekend. WMU defeated UMass 2-1 on Saturday. The team was celebrated as heroes during their return back to Kalamazoo. Campus officials say that there has been some major buzz for the past month or so already as Broncos fans celebrated the winning of the regular season title back in February. There's also been an influx of apparel orders, especially now that the team is one of 4 teams left with a chance at hoisting the trophy. Penn State, Boston University, and Denver also nabbed the remaining 3 spots. WMU now awaits their next chance at a national championship with the Frozen Four when it's set to begin on April 10th. They'll be taking on the Pioneers of Denver. And while we look forward to that, let's also get a look at what we can expect weather-wise this week, especially after yesterday's storms. Here is Storm Teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood with a look at your forecast.
Okay, calmer conditions next couple of days with severe weather in the rearview mirror. For now, you can see the area of low pressure that produced all the severe weather now moving away from us. Cold air on the back of it, at least colder, and that's going to generate a couple flurries or a few sprinkles early on today. We'll finish out today with some sunshine. It's going to be breezy with that northwest wind, 10 to 20 miles an hour, so feel like temperatures will only be in the 30s. What we're tracking out there is cooler temperatures today, fading sunshine on Tuesday. We'll likely wake up to some frost and sunny conditions. Wild Wednesday, and I mean that in terms of we could see freezing rain, we could see some snow to start today, and then severe weather chances. And you can see already a Storm Prediction Center from Grand Rapids southward in an enhanced category for potential severe weather on Wednesday. That's pretty impressive, 3 days out, and it looks like another severe weather episode is possible, not just here in Michigan, but many areas to the south. Now, calming things down on Thursday and Friday with temperatures in the 50s.
All right, thanks, Matt. April showers sure do bring May flowers, and we're hoping for a big year down in Holland with those elements in mind, as Tulip Time is just over a month away. The yearly tradition that brings thousands upon thousands of people to West Michigan kicks off on May 2nd, but today is one of your last chances to be part of the fun yourself. The quilt show is back, but you only have a little bit of time left to enter one of your own handmade designs into the contest. The show will feature about 100 of them, and they will be on display throughout Tulip Time and will then be raffled off to some lucky winners. The submitted quilts will also be voted on to see which design had the most sought after one. The winners will be announced on the final day of the festival. If you're interested in possibly winning a quilt, well, the raffle has actually already begun, and quilts will be given out after the fun ends on May 12th. We have more information on the quilt show and Tulip Time in general, which you can find right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And that's going to do it for us today on the Daily 8. We've got a fun and extensive edition of the Daily 8 coming up over on Wood TV Plus starting at 2 p.m. today. We'll be talking to Miranda about her spring break guide, and we'll also be checking in with Storm Teammate to learn a little bit more about what we saw on Sunday and also what we can expect weather-wise the remainder of the week, including a potential chance for some more severe weather in the middle of the week. That's all coming up at 2 p.m. We will hopefully see you then, and if not, we will of course be back again tomorrow, same time, same place, with this edition of the Daily 8. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.